All right. So just find your way, if you're not already there, to child's pose. Big toes together. You can send your knees nice and wide. And stretch your arms forward. Reach your fingers as far forward as you can on your mat. And then from there, when you really can't reach anymore, let your hips release down and back. So towards your heels and back. And then see if you can just let your whole body just drop into the mat. So you're not holding up your arms, you're not holding up your hips, but at the same time, not forcing them down either. I've shared this quote before, but it's one of my favorites. See if we can use it as the foundation of today's practice. And that is, be water, flexible and soft, subtly powerful and open, wild and serene, able to carry and accept all changes, yet still led by the pull of steady tides. It is enough. So, challenge today, if you accept it, is to be water. See if you can ride the waves, go with the flow as we sort of twist and turn and have those moments of calm and stillness, rather than what I used to do as a child, which is like fight against the waves, which I promise you never, never ends well. So if the transition comes up and it's too fast or confusing, or a pose doesn't feel right for you, and instead of fighting it, trying to make it happen a certain way, just again, riding the wave, adjust when your body needs to adjust. Face the wrong direction. By wrong, I mean different, what I'm suggesting, right? Just let it be, ride the wave. And with that, just a deep full inhale through your nose. Exhale right back out through the nose. And see if you can actually imagine your breath, like the tide coming in and out, the ebb and flow. And see if you can match the length of your inhale to your exhale. And the next time you breathe in, just reach your hands far forward again. And push into every single finger, lift your elbows up. Exhale, drop the hips back towards the heels and down. And when you inhale, push into the fingers, rise up, puff the shoulder blades all the way up to the sky. Drop your hips down and lift your chest, all on your inhale. And you exhale, push into the hands, puff the shoulder blades up. Drop the hips all the way down and back. Yeah, do that 2 more times. Anybody who cycles or rides bicycles at all, think about like that continuous movement, how you don't kind of stop, that continuous circle or cycle. And so just go ahead and do that 1 more time. So you really use the entire inhale to come forward, drop the hips, lift the chest, and then that entire exhale to land back in child's pose. And just inhale, rise up to a tabletop. Exhale, walk your knees in underneath your hips. And push into the left hand to take a big inhale. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Instead of just like a big straight reach out, kind of peel it open. So bring your fingers in towards your chest, lift your elbow, and then reach all the way up. And then exhale, reverse that, drop the fingers, sweep the right arm underneath the left, drop your right cheek to the mat. You can do that 2 more times, push into the left hand. So you lift the right elbow up and then reach the fingers all the way up. And when you exhale, just drop the fingers down, sweep underneath. All right, just 1 more time. Inhale to open up across the chest. And then exhale, weave under and release. And I lied 1 more time, push into the left hand, inhale, reach the right arm high, But this time, just exhale, release right hand back down to the mat. Right, same thing, other side. So lift the left elbow up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, just drop the fingers and then swoop on underneath. And push into the right hand. So you root, heard it maybe like a million times in yoga, right? Root to rise, push into the right hand, root into the right hand, rise and reach up from there. Right, whole inhale to open up, whole exhale to weave under and release. And just one more reach, take a big breath in, push into the right hand, reach the left arm high. Exhale back to tabletop. Yeah, and this time, big toes together, knees stay wide, but just bring your hands thunderbolt to the back of the mat, hands to the thighs. Yeah, lift your chest up tall, take a big breath in. And just stay here, keep that length, but drop the shoulder blades down. My favorite heart opening movement. So sweep both of your arms to the right, plant the right hand behind you, and then lift your hips up. Right? In that same kind of swoopy motion, left arm reaches up, 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 up. And then when you exhale, lower the hips, release the left hand down, come back to center. Same thing, other side. So inhale, push into the left hand, lift the hips, reach way up. And then exhale, just back to center. Yeah. From that position, shift forward to a high plank. Just tuck the toes and lift the thighs, right? Nice big high plank, strong. And when you exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. So elbows straight back behind you, like one unit, you're lowering all the way down. Yeah, rise up into cobra. Lift your hands first, and then lift your chest up, breathe. And a little more spine strengthening. If you lift your hands first, then lift your chest up. Squeeze the elbows right in by the side of your body. And see if you can release the glute muscles. Just take a big breath in, chest high. And when you exhale, just lower your hands. Yeah, bend your left knee, peel your left hip open. You plant the left foot behind the right knee. Take a breath in, wild thing, push into the right hand, lift your hips, reach up, 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 up. And then exhale, just gently lower it all down, come back to center, plant the hands, lift the chest. Same thing, other side, bend the right knee, peel the right hip open. Breathe in, push into the left hand, lift the hips, use that whole inhale to rise and reach. And the whole exhale to just release back down. And you come back to center, big breath in, lift your hands, lift your chest. And when you exhale, plant the hands, push all the way back to kneel at the back of your mat. Again, hands to the thighs, lift the chest. Yeah, so we'll ride that wave 2 more times. Take a breath in, swing to the right, plant the right hand, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Use the whole inhale to come to the other side, plant the left hand, lift the hips, reach up, open up. And exhale to release. Breathe in, strong plank, tuck the toes, lift the thighs. Exhale all the way to the earth, 1 unit, all the way down. Inhale, cobra, lift your hands, lift your chest. Yeah, exhale, bend the left knee, peel your left hip open. Wild thing, take a big breath in, reach up. Exhale, just lower back down, back to center. All right, bend the right knee, peel on open. Breathe in to lift, wild thing. And breathe out to just release back down, back to center. Take a full breath in, cobra. This time, push into the fingers, lift your chest. And when you exhale, push into the hands. Come all the way back to kneel at the back of your mat. Now, one more time, right, on your own. Breathe in, do the thing. All right, breathe out, let it go. Same thing, other side. And just in case you forget, high plank. Breathe in, tuck the toes. All the way to the earth, exhale. Cobra pose, fill up your lungs. Right, keep it going, bend the left knee. Inhale to rise. Exhale, release. Back to center. Chest up, breathe in. Exhale, bend the right knee. Wild thing, fill up your lungs. And then empty, lower down. back to the belly. Nice big breath in, lift your hands, lift your chest, or you can push into the fingertips. And when you exhale, plant the hands fully. Push all the way up and back, this time child's pose. Take a deep breath in, puff your shoulder blades up, lift shoulders over wrists, shift forward. Drop the hips, lift the chest. And exhale, this time tuck your toes, push all the way back, downward facing dog. And push your hands down and forward. Pull your hips up and back. Thighs, knees, shins back. See if you can just soften your heels down. Be like water. And just maybe imagine a calm, like in a calm pond or something now, right, where the water is still, where you're still, except for that constant steady breath. Yeah, second wave. Inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet, heels high. Shift your shoulders over the wrists, drop the hips, lift the chest. So this time, keep your legs lifted. Yeah, take another breath in there, push into the hands, hips forward, lift the chest high. And then exhale, push your earth away, your earth, yeah, hips up and back, drop your heels down. All right, do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise up, puff the shoulder blades up and forward, drop the hips, lift the chest. And use the whole exhale to just ripple back. Downward facing dog. All right, 1 more time. So anybody who is in like a hinged forward or hunched forward position at a desk, whatever it is all day, just kind of on doing all of that. And this time when you get to downward facing dog, inhale, lift your right leg up and back. When you exhale, just bend the knee, puff your shoulder blades up, shift forward, shoulders over wrist, knee towards nose. Yeah, do that again. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. And by left leg, I meant right. Right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrist. And this time, look forward, step the right foot all the way up between your hands. Or do what you need to get the right foot all the way up between your hands. And that same rise we did at the very beginning of class, instead of just like that mechanical, what we're used to, that big reaching forward that I'm doing right now, just gonna lift your elbows up, lift the shoulder blades up, and then rise all the way up. So crescent lunge. Yeah. Just a different way to get there. Be like water, right? Deep breath in. When you exhale, twist to the right, reach the left hand forward and the right hand back and just breathe. Yeah. Inhale, exalted warrior, right hand down, reach the left arm high and drop the hips down and forward, big breath. Take 1 more breath in here, lift your chest and reach up. Exhale, spin the left foot flat, warrior 2. Gaze over the right fingers, right? Breathe. Shoulders over hips. Yeah, reverse when you breathe in. So take the left hand behind your back. Reach the right arm high. Right? Stay here, drop the hips. Just take 1 more breath in. When you exhale, pivot your feet, warrior 2 to the back of the mat. So right foot turns in, left toes turn out. Expand open, okay? Warrior 2 facing the back of the mat, yeah. Then you just do that same thing. Inhale, reverse, right hand behind the back, left arm high. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front, turn the right toes to the front. Expand open. Waves are getting a little stronger in my mind. So reach your right hand forward this time. Extended side angle. Reach the right hand to the inside of the right leg. And you should take the left arm, right? Bend that elbow up. And then reach the left arm high. So you can drop the hips down and forward towards your right heel. And open across the chest. So like peel your left pec muscles kind of up and back, yeah. 1 more nice and big breath in here. Exhale, listen up, reach the left hand forward. Lengthen out the right leg and bend your left knee. Side squat, skandasana, send the hips to the back. As you bend the left knee, lengthen out the right leg. All right, back to warrior two. Bend the right knee, straighten out the left leg. Expand all the way open, but keep on going. Reverse, reach the right arm high, left hand behind your back. And then exhale, ride that wave all the way down to a low lunge. Windmill the hands, pivot to the ball of your left foot. Step back, high plank, lower down to low plank, this time halfway, elbows straight back. Fill up your lungs, up dog, hips forward, chest high. This is like the first real up dog. So push into the tops of your feet, lift your knees, take one more breath in. Yeah, and then exhale, down dog, push the earth away. Pull your hips way up and back, right? Second wave, other side. Inhale the left leg high, use the whole inhale to reach up and back. Exhale, bend the left knee. Sweep it towards your nose, shoulders over wrist, shift forward. Yeah, do that again. Inhale, left leg high. And exhale, bend the knee to nose, shoulders over wrist. This time look forward and step your left foot all the way up. And all the way up. Or do what you need. Really important to get the left knee up so it's not in front of the ankle, putting pressure on the knee. Left foot directly under the left knee. Yeah, and then activate your core, belly button to spine, puff the shoulder blades up, lift your elbows up, start to rise. All the way up, crescent lunge. Yeah, big breath in. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand forward, left hand back. All right, breathe, open arm twist. Yeah, keep the hips low when you inhale. Exalted warrior, right arm high, left hand goes down the back leg. And try not to like crunch into the lower back here. Really think about lifting the chest up, reach up, right? Huge inhale. Yeah, then exhale, warrior two, spin the right foot flat. Expand all the way open. Yeah. So from this position, right hand behind your back, left arm high to the sky, reverse peaceful warrior, inhale. And exhale, just stay here for a moment. Take one more huge breath in. And then exhale, warrior two to the back, right toes to the back. Expand the arms open, shoulders over hips, big reach. Same thing here, left hand behind the back, right arm high. Huge breath in. Exhale, pivot your feet, warrior two to the front, right toes in, left toes to the front, expand on open. Yeah. Now hinge forward. Really reach the left hand forward, take a breath in. And when you exhale, you're not only going to drop that arm, but instead of just like that mechanical kind of thing, right, kind of wave like right elbow up, and then reach all the way up. And breathe, 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 breathe here. Drop the hips down and forward. See if you can rotate your right ribs kind of up and back to open across the chest. Now one more big breath in. Exhale, reach the right hand forward, lengthen out the left leg. Straighten out the left leg, bend the right knee. Skandasana, bend the right knee, send the hips all the way to the back of your mat. Yeah, push off the right foot. All right, here we go. Take a big breath in. Pivot your feet, left toes to the front, warrior two. And keep on going, reverse, right hand behind the back, left arm high. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way down to frame the left foot, pivot to the ball of the right, all the way to a low plank. All on that exhale, let it go. Upward facing, fill up, stretch. And exhale, downward facing dog. And take a big full breath in there. Huge full breath out, let it go. Maybe open up your mouth, let out some heat if you need. Wave two, we're gonna ride it one more time. One breath per movement. And again, riding the wave means like if it feels like you're gonna crash into it or you have crashed into it, that you don't try to hold on to it and like fix it, tense up, which direction am I facing? You just kind of let yourself keep moving, keep breathing. And you'll land back at the front one way or another at some point. All right, so with that, inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet. Puff your shoulder blades up. Drop the hips, lift your chest, kind of like up dog. And then exhale, push yourself all the way up and back. Soften the heels down, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, shift forward. Inhale, right leg high. Again, exhale, knee to nose. This time look forward, step the right foot forward. Rise up, puff the shoulder blades up, elbows first. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, reach the left hand forward. Exalted warrior, breathe in, reach the left arm high. Breathe out, warrior two, spin the left foot. Expand open. Yeah. Inhale to reverse, right arm high, left hand behind the back. Exhale, warrior two to the back of the mat. Pivot your feet, left toes to the back. Expand open. Inhale, reverse, left arm high. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Turn the right toes to the front. Expand open. Reach forward. Breathe in, extended side angle. Breathe out, Skandasana, send the hips all the way to the back of the mat, right? Keep on moving, keep on breathing. Use your whole inhale to rise back up, warrior two. Keep going, reverse, right arm high. And then exhale all the way down to a low plank. Let it go. Like, truly let it go. Regroup, up dog, breathe in. Yeah, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Left leg high, fill up your lungs. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, left leg high. And exhale, knee to nose, look forward, step through. Lead with your core, your shoulder blades, your elbows. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, exalted right arm high, lift your chest. And then exhale, strong warrior two, gaze over the left fingers. Breathe in, reverse, left arm high. Breathe out, warrior two, pivot your feet, right toes to the back of your mat, expand open. Here, reverse, just flip the right hand up. And then exhale, warrior two, back to the front, left toes to the front, expand. Take a breath in, reach forward, hinge forward, extended side angle. And then exhale, right arm forward, hips go back, bend the right knee, lengthen the left leg. Warrior two, breathe in. Keep going, reverse. All the way down to low plank, let it go. And let it go. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale all the way back to your child's pose. Hips towards heels, forehead to the mat. Let go. Just melt everything down. See if you can let go of effort. Just enough effort to breathe in, but nothing more. To breathe out, just release. And then just walk your hands back in towards your knees and roll up to kneel at the back of the mat. Coming back through that first wave, but we'll just take a couple pauses. So reach to the right. Plant the right hand behind you, lift your hips up, reach up and breathe. Maybe see if you can find a little bit more of an opening if you just bend your left elbow and pull the elbow down towards the earth, lift your chest through. Hips forward, chest high, maybe drop your head back. Inhale, reach the left arm up again. And exhale, lower the hips, come back to center. And just the same thing, other side, take a big reach out to the left. Inhale, rise. Yeah, hold here, breathe here. You bend the right elbow, pull the right elbow down, lift the chest through it. Big full breath, hips forward, stretch the front of the legs, quads. Reach the right arm high, inhale. And exhale, lower the hips, come back to center. And when you breathe in, find that good old plank, tuck the toes, lift the thighs. Exhale, shift forward and lower all the way down to the earth. A little bit different this time. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up into Sphinx. So come up onto your forearms. All right, breathe. So instead of just kind of hanging out here, shoulders come up by your ears and doesn't feel so great, push down into every single finger and push down into your forearms. Pull your hands, like your fingers, like you're trying to claw the earth, pull your hands back towards your hips. And then lift your chest up and forward. All right, push into the hands, the forearms, pull your hands back, lift the chest up and forward. From that position, can you release your booty, release your glute muscles? Yeah, lots going on in this little pose. Okay. Just take the left hand and bring it in towards the right. So left thumb to the right thumb. Yeah, and then take a big breath in and bend the right knee. Reach the right hand forward, up and back, and breathe. So keep reaching. If you're able to grab your right foot, you're gonna start to kick your right foot up high to the sky. If you're not able to grab the right foot, keep reaching the right hand back, lift your chest, and kick the right foot up towards the sky anyway. Yeah. Big full breath in. When you exhale, keep the upper body where it is, but just gently hug the right heel in towards your bum. Okay, so do that 2 more times. Inhale, kick the right foot up, lift your chest. Exhale, chest stays lifted, but gently hug your right heel in towards your bum. Quad stretch 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, heel towards bum. And then just release your foot, lower it down. Come back to your forearm. Send the left hand forward, back to Sphinx. Push into both hands. Pull your hands back towards your hips. Lift your chest up and forward. Release the glutes, soften your face. Yeah. Take the right hand, angle it in towards the left hand. And then same idea, when you inhale, bend the left knee, heel towards bum, reach your left hand forward, up and back. And see if you can grab on anywhere, heel, ball of the foot, ankle, whatever. And either way, whether you've got it or not, push into the right forearm, lift your chest, push into the top of the right foot and kick your left foot up and back. Right, breathe. Yeah. Huge breath in. Exhale, just heel in towards bum. Inhale, kick, 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 open the chest. Exhale, heel in towards the bum. And do that 1 more time. Breathe in. Exhale, heel to the bum. And then just lower your left foot. Come back up onto the left forearm. Send the right hand forward. So back to your Sphinx. Inhale, lift the chest. And you exhale, a little friend from last week. Push into the forearms, push into the tops of your feet. Like if you have nail polish on, nail polish, your nail beds. Push into the tops of the feet, lift the hips up, belly button to spine. Breathe here, just vigorously pump like crashing waves, belly button to spine. Exhale through the nose, breath of fire, just give it a go. If you're not already there, keep on going. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale, lift your chest in Sphinx pose. And when you exhale, lower all the way down. You can make a pillow for your forehead. Just send your elbows out wide. Forehead to your hands or to the mat. Let your hips rock side to side. Let your heels rock from one side to the other. Let the lower back release. It might be like water. Where can you just be? Create calm and stillness. And back to some waves. So this time, bow pose, bend both knees. Reach your hands around and maybe you can grab the outside edges, like your baby toe sides of your feet or your ankles. And if you can't grab them both, that's okay too. You're just going to reach back, bend the knees. Yeah, either way. Inhale and kick your toes up towards the sky. And when you exhale, pull your shins backwards. Right, inhale, toes up. Exhale, pull your shins, your legs towards the back of your mat. And you're just kind of letting your upper body ride this wave. The legs are doing the work, right? Big full breath in. Huge full breath out. Now one more inhale here, rise up. And then exhale, just let everything go. This time, forehead to your hands. You can keep the knees bent, windshield wiper the legs to the left and right. Just your shins, your feet to one side and the other again to release lower back. Now back to center, lengthen out the legs. 8-point pose. Bring both hands in by your chest and elbows point straight up to the sky. So plant your hands and then arms in by your sides, elbows straight up to the sky. Take the right arm and send it straight out to the right. So by straight out to the right, I mean like directly out to the side from your right shoulder. Not up high, not down low. Make like a 90-degree angle, your body and your right arm straight out from the shoulder. Turn the palm of the right hand to face down. You plant the palm of your right hand down to the floor, your surface below you. And then just bend your left knee. But this time, instead of lifting your chest, just roll over to your right cheek and your right hip. And then plant your left foot behind your right knee, left foot behind the right. And can you just drop in here, let your left knee fall back away from your left hand. Close your eyes. Notice if you try to fight this wave. I have a couple of like really clear childhood examples of fighting the waves, literally in water, fighting the waves. Yeah, I'll tell you one on this side, one on the other, whether you want to hear it or not. You can stay here or you can bend your right knee and plant the right foot down on the ground so that your right knee is kind of doing what your left knee is doing, and then let your right knee fall back. That'll just give you a deeper twist and a deeper stretch if you want, right? Just an option. And maybe eventually your left hip lowers all the way down to the ground. When I was a kid, I went on vacation with my friend and I was swimming in a lake, and I'm not a good swimmer, and waves started to come in, and like instead of understanding that if I just let my body like melt into the water, the waves would just go over me, I would like try to like push the wave away almost. I don't know. Anyway, that got me like stuck, just wedged between two rocks because all that effort, all that force of the wave just pulled me right in between two rocks, and my friend's brother had to like save me. Anyway, lengthen out the right leg. And then just roll back onto your stomach and lengthen out the left leg. Pull the right hand in by your chest. Then the left arm straight out to the side, straight out from the left shoulder. Right. And again, make sure you're not putting your arm up high or down low, because you'll lose a lot of the stretch. So left hand straight out to the left. Palm of the left hand down to the surface below you. Bend your right knee, heel to bum, and then roll over onto your left cheek and your left hip. And if it feels okay, you're just going to rotate right knee to the sky, plant the right foot down behind the left knee, and start to let the right knee just surrender, fall back away from the right hand. Yeah. Relax your neck, your jaw. So you're not resisting or fighting that wave because remember, it never ends well. It's just kind of dropping in to the water or being in the water. So you can stay here or bend your left knee, plant the left foot down, and you start to let the left knee fall towards the right knee if you're doing that. So different lake, different friend, but probably about the same age. And I went water skiing for the first time. And I share this often in yoga class because I think there's a lot of relevance to the idea that letting go can actually help you grow instead of resisting, trying to force something. So I found water skis. I was holding on to like the bar with my hands that's attached to the rope and the boat and getting whipped all around this lake and just holding on until like my knuckles are turning like, ghostly. And I'm just trying not to let go, whipping around. And like, finally, I think my body couldn't take it anymore. And I had no choice but to let go. And I was like, oh, when you let go, it's so easy. You just gently melt down into the water and then you can get up again and like try again, right? Rather than get whipped all around the lake. So those are my water stories. Obviously, it doesn't come naturally to me to just drop in and let go. And maybe for you, it does. Maybe for you, it doesn't. But just bringing awareness, if you are resisting, if you're tensing up, if you're trying to like push yourself deeper into a pose, that maybe the way to growth is actually the opposite of that. So enough rambling from me. Lengthen out the left leg. Yeah, come back to center. Lengthen out the right leg. Bring both hands up by your chest and just push into the hands. Puff the shoulder blades up, 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 up. Pull your hips all the way back to child's pose. And then when you inhale, push into the hands, puff the shoulder blades up. And exhale, just any way you want to come to a seated position and any way you want to roll onto your back. Go ahead and do that. And once you get to the back, though, keep the knees bent. Send your arms wide to a T, palms face down. And just cross your right ankle, supine figure 4, cross your right ankle over your left knee. And just let your right knee fall forward towards the front of the mat. And then take a breath in and hug your left knee in towards your chest. So that more traditional figure 4 position, you're going to keep that shape, but exhale and drop your knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. Just drop your knees to the left and your head to the right. And breathe. If you want more of an outer hip stretch, take your left knee. That's the one that should be along the floor. And slide the left knee along the floor closer to your left hand. Maybe even take your left hand and grab your right foot there. Yeah. And drop the right shoulder blade down. And just release, like you're releasing into the water despite the waves. Either riding the wave or dropping down underneath for a moment and letting it pass by. And then just take enough effort to come back to center with your head, with your legs. Lower the left foot down to the earth, lower the right foot down to the earth, and switch sides. So supine figure 4, cross left ankle over right knee. Send your left knee towards the front of the room or space that you're in, and then hug your right knee towards your chest. I like when Sarah Jane is here, it reminds me, like, we don't always practice. She's always out, like, outside in some beautiful space practicing. All right. And drop your legs to the right. Drop your head to the left. Eyes are open, let them close. Notice any tightness, any tension, any resistance in the body, sometimes particularly the outside of the left hip here. See if you can simply let yourself be supported by the surface below you. Drop your body into that surface. Maybe slide the right knee closer to the right hand if you do want an extra stretch. But not if it's like forcing you, right? Not if you try to go deeper and then you're like clenching your jaw to be there, then oh no, thank you, right? Not right now. Give yourself permission to back off. So let that be enough. And take just enough effort to come back to center. Unwind the legs. And take a really big stretch. So come into like an X shape, lengthen out your legs, feet wide, arms up overhead to a V. Take a big breath in, just reach everything in opposite directions. So when you exhale, can you keep that shape, but just drop your muscles right into the surface below you. And then you can either stay where you are. If you got things to do, places to go, lots of errands today, stay where you are. If you're like me today, I actually took a day off just to go to a spa with my friend. I've never done that. If you don't have things to do or it's towards the end of your day, you're just going to slide your heels in closer to your body, slide your arms down by the sides, more traditional Shavasana. So, whatever position you're in, just a couple minutes to be here. Like water, no agenda, just stillness, calm. Water. Yeah, so just take whatever movement you need to start to wake up your body and maybe come up to a comfortable seat. If you found like you just anticipated it, that's okay. Sometimes after a practice like that, like your system is just like, whoa, wait a minute, and just feels like it needs to get up. So that's okay too. But if you're not already there, find your way up to a comfortable seat. Hands to heart center, palms together to touch. And close your eyes. Be water, flexible and soft, subtly powerful and open, wild and serene, able to carry and accept all changes, yet still led by the pull of steady tides. It is enough. It is basically the foundation of this practice, right? That strong, steady, comfortable seat, strength and ease. And stay here or bring thumbs right up to the center of your forehead, the seat of your intuition. And maybe as you bow to yourself, you commit to this practice of, can you be like water as you move throughout the rest of your day, your week, your weekend? Namaste. My kids have an alarm that goes off 7:15 every day. They're spoiled that they live so close to their school. So every day at the end of class, I can hear it down below me and I know it's time to get moving. Let me turn off the recording.